Made it to the viewpoint. It's a really hard slog uphill, really steep. I'm in Old Phuket Town in Phuket. Don't make this mistake if you're going up Monkey Hill. I'm going to give you 7 tips for when you visit Monkey Hill. Monkey Hill is at Old Phuket Town, Phuket, Thailand. You can see Monkey Hill from Old Phuket Town. So I did some research. I had read that some people had made the mistake of not getting a taxi and walking from the town. They talked about how long the walk is. People would talk about how after 4 or 5 p.m. cars are not allowed up there. So I thought I went at 2:30 in the afternoon. I thought I'll get a taxi and I'll take the taxi to the top, easy. I won't make the mistakes that some other people made. However, so I found a taxi driver. I said, how much? Can you take me to the top? He goes, yes, I'll take you to the top. I said, how far? He goes, yes, I'll take you to the top. And then he goes, nearly at top, then walk. I said, how far is the walk? He says, only 10 minutes, 10-minute walk. He says, I'll take you there, I wait 1 hour, and I bring you back. Plenty time. Okay. So he said 500 baht, he'll take me there and bring me back from Old Phuket Town, from the township. So we drove up there and we're driving along and we're going past all these people who are walking. And I'm like, yes, done the right thing here. But we didn't go far and he parked the car. And you walk from here. Okay, 10 minutes, cool. Well, I walked and walked up a really, really steep hill and walked and walked. So the next mistake, when you ask someone who's walking down the hill, how far is it? And they say, not far, don't believe them. I asked quite a few people. There was a point where I was almost dying and I said, how much further? I'd already been walking like 15 minutes. I'm like, I was only told it was 10. And this person says, well, around the next corner is the first viewpoint and that's about halfway. I'm like, oh my goodness. It's really steep, it's really hot. So I made it to the first viewpoint. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna keep walking and then do this. And I kept walking and I kept walking and I kept walking. And I thought, I just could not go on any further. Well, I didn't think I could, but I'm like, no. So I ended up asking about 10 people, like just about every second group. I'm like, how far? And they go, oh, not far, not far. A lot of people were European or not having English as their first language, and they're just, not far, nearly there, not far. It was far. They say not far to encourage you to keep walking, I'm sure. So I power walked, well, walked as fast as I could, like non-stop, up this really steep hill. It took me like 35 minutes to get to the viewpoint. I nearly gave up a couple of times. Now I'm like, no, I'll keep going. So by the time I got there, I was out of breath. My hands were shaking, my whole body was shaking. I was exhausted. Made it to the viewpoint. It's a really hard 30-minute slog uphill, really steep. So it took about 2 minutes, had a look at the view, I looked at the time and I'm like, I've got to get back to that taxi driver. He said 1 hour and it took me like 35 to 40 minutes to get up there. And I know downhill is faster. So I powered down the hill and took me another 25 minutes to walk down the hill non-stop. So it's a long walk. If they say it's not far, it is. And allow yourself at least an hour to walk up and back from the car park. Take a bottle of water with you because it's hot and it's exhausting. Don't carry a backpack. I didn't. It's too hot and too steep and it's too exhausting. So carry the minimum that you need and enjoy. There was so many monkeys. Look, it was beautiful. It was worth it. There were so many monkeys, and the video couldn't pick up all the monkeys in the forest on each side of the park. Like, you just got to be there. Like the sounds and the feeling of it, and the jungle. It was actually worth it, and I'm glad I made it to the Viewpoint, and I'm glad I did it. But allow yourself more time, and don't underestimate that hike up that steep hill.